get this. What do you think? Who do you think is the best between Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson?
I think Tyson was probably the most dominant, but the smarter, more strategic, and better boxer would have been Ali. But Tyson was more of a powerhouse fighter. Ali was a much smarter fighter, much more strategic, and probably fought a shitload more matches than Tyson did, if I had to guess.
What about between Sugar Ray Leonard and Marvelous Martin?
Once again, I think Sugar Ray was probably the more dominant because he was smart and very tactical. Marvelous Marvin Hagler was very much like a Mike Tyson. He was a powerhouse for his weight division, but nowhere near as smart as a Sugar Ray Leonard. And I'm not by far a boxing expert. Thank God y'all have asked some old people back when I used to actually follow boxing a little bit. But that's probably about the extent of my boxing knowledge. I do know that Davis Arena, I don't know if Al Snow made this happen or what, but they had boxing matches down there that I was told sold out.
And Vander Holyfield was there too.
Yeah, they said Holyfield was there, a legendary boxer that fought. Did he ever fight Ali?
I don't think he did.
Happened. I think Ali had kind of was gone by that time as far as boxing goes. And but now who did we have here? Greg Page was the great Louisville boxer that was here, and he should have done better than he did. He had some health issues and got slowed up a little bit, and I think some other issues that hit Greg Page. But Greg was supposed to be the next Muhammad Ali, and he's a Louisville boy as well.
Kev Witt wants to know who played the part of Little Jimmy. Our Truth should have cut you a check for that.
I don't know who Little Jimmy was, but you're right, R-Truth. But R-Truth barely can probably cut a check for himself, more or less me. So he's probably not on the higher end. I saw him on there the other day, and I am shocked that R-Truth is still there. It just doesn't seem they do shit with him other than just ridiculous, stupid shit. And I was shocked to see him there. And I was talking with somebody the other day that, do you remember when it was a big deal when somebody got released from the WWE? There would be shock and dismay and, oh my God, that shouldn't have happened. Right. And anymore it happens. Well, we're so-and-so. I haven't seen, they got released 6 months ago. Really? Oh, well, he's been injured. He hadn't wrestled in a year. Like I was thinking, Kurt Angle's son. Where's Kurt Angle's son? Or the one that
he's supposedly injured right now.
He's supposedly injured. Wasn't that like a year and a half ago?
That was January, I think.
Is that when it was?
Yeah, right. It was right after Royal Rumble or before Royal Rumble, somewhere around the Royal Rumble.
They forget about you soon around there, man. They really do. And poor old Big Cass what's Big Cass doing now? Is this 90 days up yet?
I don't know. No, not yet. Because it was he wrestled at Money in the Bank, so that was just in June.
As Enzo showing up on any independence yet?
I think he has. Yeah, he's been booked for places.
Yeah, I've been told by insiders that once they get released, that they can get about $1,500 per indie show for about the first year that they've been let go. They said that after that price drops dramatically. And they said Enzo wasted a shitload of money. I can't believe they were paying him enough for him to waste what he did. Someone said he went into some shop. Were we talking about it where he supposedly dropped 35 grand somewhere? Yeah. Was that you and I talking about that? Explain that to me. Well, what was that about? We'll wrap this thing up here in a little bit.
Drop 35 grand?
Yeah.
Wasn't that on the
user? I think Chris said something about he went into some place where you could drop 35 grand on shoes.
Oh, yeah. It was the whole gold plated like Jordans and all this stuff. Yeah. I mean,
well, if he did, he deserves to die broken, penniless in a bar with a whiskey bottle in his back pocket in a back alley somewhere. If not knowing how long your career is going to last and you drop 35 grand on shoes, I had practically a 30-year career in the business, and I saved every damn dime I could get my hand on and still have a barely enough to get by. And then well, of course, I didn't make WWE money, but then again, there's others that say, yeah, you did, because I didn't have to travel and put up with the shit and was able to sell advertising and gimmicks here in Louisville eventually. And all the bullshit that I didn't have to put up with. Many say that, and there's a lot of WWE stars that are broken penniless now. And, I got to sell my merchandise to make ends meet, to be honest with you. I mean, if I'm going to live another 20 years, but hell, I might not. So it just depends on how long I live, whether or not there's enough money for me to make it or not. So I want to live longer, but fuck, you never know. So like I was told a girl I was chatting with today, she's something come up about our ages. And I said, well, I'm sure we both hope to live to be another 30 years, but we both might not make it through the end of tomorrow. So you just don't know. You can't bake on that. There's just no guarantees, as we find out in wrestling every day. Or not every day, but seemingly every day.
Are you and Nova still going at it?
No, we don't go at it because I don't speak to the piece of shit. He's apparently sent word through Cam Moron. Y'all just don't know who to fucking associate with. Cam Moron apparently ran into him at a, or was it Cam Moron? Were you the moron?
I wasn't a moron.
Somebody came. No, it wasn't Cam Moron. Somebody came to my home and told me that Mike Bucci told them that he was worth $20 million. But yet he works on like his fifth bank at a Kroger near downtown Louisville. But they claimed he said he was worth $20 million, that he had like 4 or 5 new cars, and all this other just ridiculous, utter bullshit that I know for a fact is not even.
I mean, I saw Nova at Matt's funeral, but I didn't talk to him. I figured
you do it for snooping around. But no, he's just a scumbag piece of shit. I got no fucking use for him. But apparently he told whoever it was that ran into him. Oh, it was Warren Winburn, a friend of mine, who's got some money invested. And Nova talked him into investing money through him or with him or something. And he's telling my friend Warren that he's worth $20 million and he's got 5 or 6 cars. He's on his 5th mansion. And I know where he lives. It's not a mansion. I know that he had at one point 4 or 5 roommates in there to help him pay for it. And if there's ever anybody who is not worth $20,000, it is it's Mike Bucci, more or less 20 fucking million.
Well, guys,
somebody that I'll never fucking know. Well, as a matter of fact, I think some website picked up on it because the website lists Bucci worth 20 million. Bucci has been in positions where I've seen him not be able to pull out enough money to pay for his meal. Well, I say recently, within the last few years. And so unless he won a lottery that I didn't hear about, that is wow. I think they base that based upon they think everybody in the WWE makes apparently the same amount of money. And they're thinking that as long as he was affiliated with WWE, that he probably should have made way more money than he did. And but no, that's you don't work 3 different jobs in 3 different banks in 3 different years if you're worth $20 million at Kroger. So he's full of shit.